Oh, okay. Hi guys, this is my first video. It's Wolfie here, and I'm doing a video on how to shift. So I don't know much about this yet, but there's not many videos out there on stuff. Because when I was first starting to shift and stuff, I was like, okay, there's no videos, so it was really hard for me. Okay. Um, so the topic of the video is I can't speak today. I can never speak on video. Is therians and how to shift, which is mental shifting. There's a few ways you can mental shift. The first one is where you get into it's dream shifting, and then which is a mental shift, and then there's another shift, and it's also a mental shift, and it is like where your human instincts are gone, and you just are in that shift, and like you would react how a wolf would. You wouldn't think like, oh, should I do this? Like if someone like hit you, you'd probably as a human be like, oh, okay, and like rather turn around and hit them back, or be like, whoa bro, fuck off, or something like that. But as in your mental shift, you'd probably just turn around and bite them and growl and snarl and stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna start with the dream shifting. So how you do that, I mean, I can't specifically be like, you have to do this, because it's different for everyone, but how I dream shift is, I've only done this a few times because I don't like dream shifting that much. I like it, but I like other ones better. Where you just like, you rather lay down or do what you want to do. Like, you want to be comfortable. And you get comfortable and stuff. And what I do is I usually put some good music on, and I just, like, I don't know, I'm listening to Of Mice and Men right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. iPad, her phone, that's cracked the fuck. And I just think about, dream shift. And I just like think, and I see myself laying down in wherever the environment I am, and I'm like leaving my body, my human form body, and I'm going into my wolf body. And then I haven't had a powerful dream shift before because I'm not really into dream shifting. And then you're like sleeping, but you're not sleeping, and you're just in your body of the wolf, and you're running around, and you can do whatever. That's dream shifting. And oh yeah, you'd be sleeping. And then there's the other mental shift, which is where your like human shit leaves and stuff. I don't know the words. I'm not technical. So this is the one I do a lot. I shift a lot for this one. And I think the longest I've shifted is for like an hour, because usually the way I come back is my parents get home or something. Yeah, and they start asking me shit. Because usually how I come back is I have to talk. That's usually how I come back. Because when I'm in my mental shift, I usually don't talk because I have all my human instincts are gone. Okay, so how I do this is usually I rather stand on all fours on the ground, or I lay down, whether outside or inside, whatever. I get comfortable, and I close my eyes, and I'm like thinking, I'm like, no, this is not your right body, and all this stuff. And I'm just like starting to feel the wolf and stuff. And for you, it might be a bird or a cat or whatever you are. And I just like takes me a while. Not a while, like 10 minutes or something, like 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm just sitting there. And usually sometimes it comes sudden. Like, I'll just be there and then like all of a sudden, I don't know, I might see my dog or something. And my dog might be playing with me, and then I might like just have those, like, all my human instincts are gone, and it's like I'm in that shift, and I didn't try to be in that shift. I've had that happen a lot. Once you probably start shifting, that might happen, and then you're just in that shift, and it's like, oh, okay. And it gets pretty awkward when you're with your friends or something, or your family's home, and you're playing with your dog, or you're chewing on a bone or something, and they walk in and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And you're just like, bow. You don't know what to say because you don't want to say anything. Like, yeah, you can still speak, but you don't, like, you probably won't want to, or at least that's what I want. I don't want to, usually. So the first time I shifted, I was actually, right here, where you are, where my computer is, and I was laying down. I was like right here, and I was like in a kind of position like this. And usually I pet my tail with, I have a tail, yeah, and stuffles. I don't know why I say that, but I say that a lot. And stuffles. And sometimes I can start to feel my, like, paws or ears, which I'll get into that later because that's another shift. And, yeah, so once I'm in that shift, usually what happens is, I don't know, I can still think, and, like, I just do what I might want to do. Like, I don't know, when I shift, usually I just go outside and me and my dog play, or I don't know, I guess, yeah, I'm usually on all fours and running around and chewing on shit. I have not went through the trash because, I don't know, gross, but I have, like, started to, like, I ripped up my gum packet once, I don't know, and I, like, ate all my gum. Hopefully you're a therian and you're understanding this, because if you're not, you're probably going to be like, what? Yeah. And I have, like, one friend who's not a therian. He's my owner, master, whatever, and I don't know, he plays fetch with me a lot, and that's how I get into, like, sometimes the mode. Okay, and that's so just, like, it's kind of like meditation to get into it, and then sometimes it goes, like, you're just, like, usually for me it's a trigger, like, with my dog, or when I'm with, like, all my pack friends, and I'm just, like, and we're kind of all in our mental shift, and we're all, yeah. Now, there's one kind of shift that I said I wasn't going to do, but I was like, but I'm thinking, I'm like, probably should do it. Now, I don't know the name of this shift. I think it's a mental shift, yeah. So this shift, this shift probably more than often just comes more than, like, yeah. It's where you can feel the wolf parts, like, or bird parts, or cat parts, whatever therian you are, animal you are, or animals. Sometimes, like, I'll just be, like, happy, and I'll feel my tail wagging, or sometimes I'll just, like, feel ears, like, right here, or something. And, I mean, it's really not hard to come, you just imagine they're there, like, you just imagine feeling them, and stuff, and, like, moving them. Yeah, that's how I shift that, but usually that just comes sudden, usually for me. I'll just be like, yeah. Now, you will, like, maybe see the parts and feel the parts, depending on how strong the shift is, and, other therians may be able to see them, depending on how, it had to be a really strong shift, but, like, probably normal people that aren't therian will be like, won't be able to see them, so, yeah. And yes, you can feel your tail, because I slammed my tail in the door in that shift, and it fucking hurts, so, Yeah, and sometimes it's hard for me to wear a hat. Or I have to make it go really far back, because I always wear this hat like every day. So yeah, that's how you shift. Pretty cool. So leave comments seeing what video you want me to do next. I'm going to try to upload every Friday. Maybe twice a week, I don't know. Depending on how many views this gets. So yeah. My dog's like calling at the door. So depending on how many views this gets, maybe I'm going to upload another one, but maybe I'll do 2 a week if you want me to. Leave a comment saying what animal you are, because I want to know what other Therian's animals are too. If this helped, and what kind of video you want next. Like, I don't know. I was going to do a video on how to bark and howl. And yep. Because why not? So yeah, thanks guys, bye, until next time. Subscribe, please.